I'm a sucker for a good story, and so many games have really, really weak stories. So when I find one that's good, I am delighted. And the reboot of Tomb Raider in 2013 had one of those stories. And Rise of the Tomb Raider continues that wonderful narrative. So we've got Lara. She has discovered a little bit more about herself from that first trip because it was crazy, but she's still not quite sure who she is yet. She's still trying to figure out what her purpose in life is. So in this game, she is following a quest that her father was on before he died. And everyone thought he was crazy. But after what Lara saw in the first game, she sort of changed her mind and thought maybe he's not so crazy after all.
Yes. The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul. I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
But, like her father, she becomes so obsessed with what she's looking for that she can't hear or even see reason from her friends.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
But the reality of the situation is that her father really was right. He was onto something, and because of that, she's determined to go find it, even if it means leaving her loved ones behind to do it by herself. Once the game gets going and you find Lara out in the world, she is up against this large, almost military organization that is really looking for the same thing that she is. But one of the beauties of this story is that though these people are obviously Lara's enemies, they have their own motives that stem from beliefs that aren't completely evil.
Who the hell are you?
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know. Get down!
Gameplay-wise, it's Tomb Raider, and I have always loved Tomb Raider. Lara goes to so many different and beautiful locations in this game. It does this great thing where you'll be looking over Lara's shoulder and the camera will pan back and you'll just see this vast, beautiful landscape in front of you, and you think, there is no way that I don't want to explore that. I must move forward. Another thing about Rise of the Tomb Raider is that it places a bigger emphasis on combat, which I'm not crazy about, but, you know, it is what it is. And, but that type of thing is pretty much the same as the last game. You've got your weapons and your skills. You can upgrade both of those. Upgrading weapons is really important. And survival instinct is back from the previous game that gives you an edge in combat so you can take enemies out more easily. But my favorites are still the tombs, where the puzzles are. I love being stumped and wandering around and around and around, wondering, what the heck am I supposed to do next? Like, I know I gotta get up to this thing, but I can't figure out how I'm gonna get up there. And then you walk around some more and you get this aha moment. It just springs on you quickly. Oh, that's what I have to do. And for me, that is one of the most rewarding experiences in gaming. It kind of makes me feel smarter than I am, which is very, very cool. And of course, Lara's awesome. Crystal Dynamics and writer Rhianna Pratchett have turned Lara from a character that I basically despised into one that I really, really like and one that I can relate to. Except, you know, she's way better at jumping and climbing mountains and things like that than I am. But ultimately, that connection to Lara that I feel is why I love Rise of the Tomb Raider so much.